In this video, we talk about how to add draw back drawing. Yes, that is. First, we need to go into our layer stack manager, design layer stack manager. For this, we need this is a process in manufacturing. You can choose to use it or you can choose not to use it. And after we look the video, you will know what it is. First, we make our PCB into 6 layers. Okay, now we get 6 layers, and then what we need to do is to enable it first. Here we need to click this to enable it. Just here we enable it, and then we get here, we can click add, and we get a back drill. This is the model. For example, we want from top layer to layer 1, we get 1, we get 2, from top layer to layer 3, and we get 1, from top layer to layer 4. By this way, we first go all of this top 1, 2, 3. We add 1. It's from top layer 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we finish the top, because if we use from top layer to layer 6, which means it's only a pad, so we don't need it. Now we get 1, 2, 3, 4. The rest of it should be start from bottom layer to layer 5 is the first one. Here we can make it more close. And we get to the next bottom layer to layer 4. And we go to this one, this bottom layer to layer 3. And we also get the last one, bottom layer to layer 2. Check it first. Yeah, that's from it. After we finish this, we just save it. We have finished the head of the style of our back drawing, and then we need to set a rule for it. First, we set a rule, design rules, and this is what I said before. Now I delete and I show it again. And I add a new rule. We can see in the new rule, and we select first the max stop length. You see here from the picture, the length. If it's shorter than 50 mil, there will be no back draw. So we need to set it according to our layer stacker. So we just go back to check. Go back here, we check the scene. This our layer and thinnest one is about 1 or 2.8 mils. So we need to set it smaller than 2.8 mils. So we go into design rules, and I delete this old one, and I add a new rule. Now we go into this one to check. This should be smaller than 2.8. For example, here we just set 1. It's smaller than it, right? And here we get this size of back draws of our draw. We need it bigger than our wire because we want to clean all the copper at this part, right? So for example, I just set 4. This one you should according to the manufacturer's ability, not to mine. Here I just use some one to show you. Okay, I finish it, right? And then I click yes. Then we go back to our PCB. I place a net. First, the net place a real track. First, the track need the net. Because if there's no net, the backdraw will not be useful. And then we use Ctrl W, we go and we press positive symbol, we go to the next layer, and we can see our wire get changed. And we keep going from second layer to third layer, also change. It's up to your style. Now we can see from 3D model to check what this is. For this one, we use from first layer to third layer. So we can see here, the black part is where our draw clean. And this is Cooper where we'll use. We go to the next layer to check. This is our Cooper. And here we can see, just keep seeing, you see, that is what a backdraw looks like. Okay, now we go back to our PCB, go back to 2D model. Okay, after we finish the set, we need to do some things to make it we can show we can see this backdraw or the draw version first in our PCB page, and we choose all size editor. And here we can see these two types I choose, right? And I click here, configure draw symbols. And here, this one, you need to enable it. And then here you can select one and you can change. For example, I select this one, I can change its symbol. For example, I can change into this type. This one, I can change into this type. Any type you want, okay? After we finish this, we click OK. And then you can find it. But to the layer draw joining. So okay, we go into this layer here. We just press Shift S to say only on this layer. Now you can see this symbol. I get two symbols, right? One is from, okay, this is my two symbol. This is the draw symbol, and we can place a draw table. Place here, which means, for example, here I get two draw, and I can change its style into true type. This is about text, not so important. Okay, like this, you see? It's just for your reference. After we finish this, we finish the placement of our draw journey, of our back draw. Then we need to go into our output document. A smart PDF, no change. Similar with the forward one. Here we get two. For the NC draw files, this also don't change. So we need to do is in this. This part similar. This part we chose what we used, and this part we also plot or use. Here we also plot or use draw pairs. After that, we click OK. We will output our Gerber file, right? Then you just give it to the manufacturer. He will do this project. That's all of this part.